Good evening, everyone. So it is another day. Another day passes very fast. So, have you anyone attain? No, it's very hard, not easy, because attainment is not easy. If it is easy, everyone would have attained, because we have already left the sasana too long. We have left the sasana too long. So, according to some commentary, say 500 years after the Buddha passed away, the deterioration start after 500 years. Some say 5,000 years. You see, so now even Sutta don't know which is correct. Don't know who is right. Some say 500, some say 5,000. So even Sutta has been rewritten many times. So things are not going to be correct anymore unless there's only one way to be still correct. That to make sure that the teaching of the Buddha is correct is to practice the last teaching of the Buddha. That is, the Buddha say Satipatthana, the 4 Satipatthana. So that means to say the only way now is to practice meditation. Reading also, you cannot conclude that this is the correct way. Even reading from books, because when you read from books, a lot of us will have a lot of idea. Mudita will come. So if you read from books, there will be a lot of idea. And furthermore, today there are so many university graduates. Every one of us are quite highly educated, so we can read and we can use our thinking. What we read, we think, we imagine. So if now we read and we imagine, it cannot be correct. You must now practice. The only way is to practice and concluded that this is the correct way. Because if you read from books, or you listen from this teacher, that teacher, everyone will tell you their opinion and their views and as what they see. So what view, what you see, how you think, no use. Even you can read from books and assume it that the Buddha say like this, like that, also no use. So the most important now, the only way to be very sure is to go to the meditation, direct practice. Direct practice, and then experience it yourself. Experience it yourself to experience the Four Noble Truth. Actually, all this Eight Noble Path and the Four Noble Truth is the real teaching of the Buddha, but it's very hard to understand by reading, because reading you have a lot of idea. You're intellectual. That's why the Buddha say, my teaching is not for intellectual. Though you are highly intellectual, it doesn't mean you will know what the Buddha say. And you will teach. If you teach, then you are using books to teach and using your intelligence to teach. Buddha doesn't use intelligence to teach. Buddha use wisdom, and the wisdom is panya. And the only way to know it is you have to practice yourself. You have to practice until you become Arya, Sotapanna, Sakadagami, Anagami, or Arahanta. When you become Arahanta, that is the last. Suppose this life you become Arahanta, this will be your last existence. If you become Sotapanna, there will be 7 more existences, right? That means you die, you still got to give birth, you're going to be born again, but luckily this time no need to go to hell, no need to go to animal world, no need to go to demon world, and no need to go to hell, no need. So that is the advantage now, is you have to strive very hard, and you must be very patient. The 10 paramita, that means to say, you cannot just even like myself, I'm teaching you the correct path, but you know that your meditation is already in samadhi most of the time. Many of my students can go into samadhi very fast now, because why? It's because they practice, they follow exactly the word of the Buddha, Eight Noble Path, Mudita, Eight Noble Path. That means to say you must practice with effort, mindful, and concentration, and you must know what is effort, mindful, and concentration in your Satipatthana. When you breathe in, where is the effort? When you breathe, when you breathe in, where is the effort? Where is the mindfulness? Where is the concentration? So you must know in your breath. So if you don't know, you simply breathe and thinking that you are already meditating, then since the Buddha say you must have panya, you must have knowledge, you must have understanding. So if you practice without understanding, then will lead you nowhere. All right, you will sometimes your meditation may be good, sometimes may be bad. This become very routine. Is coming off and on like that. So your meditation cannot progress. That's all. You will be going round your meditation circle. So you will not know. You will not be able to experience Nibbana. Kashmir, how are you? How are you? I hope every one of you are fine. So I've been quiet for a few days and also contemplating on the Buddha, about the Buddha words and everything, and also looking at what I teach. I have to be sure it's correct. I have to be sure it's correct. Okay, Raymond Tan, what can I do for you? Thanks, Raymond Tan. Thanks for joining my friend list. Yes, good evening. Good evening. I'm going back to Penang. Maybe 1 or 2 days from now. So I'll be back there for about 12 days like that, something like that lah. So going back to do Katina robes offering. So it's a very, very auspicious day. So I'm going back there to do robes offering. So because this year, all in the northern region of Penang especially, every monastery do on the same day. Means if they do on the same day, we can only go to one monastery. If they do in different day, we can go to different monastery and offer more robes. This robe, that robes to this monastery. But since same day, you can only do one offering. But there is one monastery near my house. Luckily, they are doing in different day. So I have the opportunity to do the robes offering to two monastery. So luckily I can go to 2 monastery. It's a one in a year affair. So not to be missed, especially for every one of us. Not to be missed, because this is encouraged by the Buddha to offer robes, because many people become monk. More and more people become monk, so they need more robes. So then we offer lah. In the time of the Buddha, it's a different story. It started in the time of the Buddha. They go and collect. They don't have robes. Nobody offer robes in the time of the Buddha. Initially there was no offering. They usually, whoever wants to become a monk, they have to find the robes, how to get the cloth. And the cloth, they usually go to the cemetery where people dead. In India at the time when people die, they will wrap the dead person with white cloth. So this monk, it's very pitiful. During the time of the Buddha, very pitiful. They have to go to the cemetery to go and take the white clothes. Those already possibly those already rotten already become bones. The robes, the cloth is still there or something like that. They just take the rag. It become a rag already. No more a beautiful cloth. Rag, and they go wash it. They wash it, and then they cut away the broken, the not nice pieces. Then they will join up and to form and to make into robes to wear. Last time like that. So as time passes, the reputation of Buddha become more known. So more people join the Sangha, join the Buddha, and so there started there's no more rag in the cemetery. Not enough to wear anymore. So then that's where the offering of robes is encouraged. It's being until today. So it's a very auspicious day, so to say. Offering robes means you support Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. So offer robes is good. Go and offer everybody. Anywhere got robe offering, go and offer. Don't care where, just go. Money don't care lah, give lah. Just give the money lah. So I can do 2 monastery this year. I'm going back tomorrow or Saturday. If I go on Saturday, Sunday is the robes offering, so I will have to go to the robes offering. It's a happy day for me also, because I stay in KL. There's no monastery near me, especially in Rawang. There's no Buddhist Theravada Buddhist monastery, so there's no place to go. So I only can tell Dhamma here only. I only speak Dhamma here. If there's monastery, I will sure go. Close by lah, not too far. That is in Brickfield, but so far away. In Klang also so far away. Everything so far away. Driving up in KL, especially in KL, driving up and down take hours already. So go lah. Anyone live near monastery, go and do dana. Kashmir, you live near monastery or not? Mudita, you live near any monastery? If you are living near monastery, you all can go and do dana there. So now I think I'll be just talking like that, then no point. So I would do my maybe I do see. Now it's 9:05. I do a 5-minute meditation to keep my mind quiet. Okay. Kashmir, Mudita, I do 5-minute meditation. You all just do your own work, think anything lah. Just in your house, you do anything and do lah, or you sit in front of the screen and just also meditate. Also can. I just do a short 5-minute meditation to quickly go to my samadhi and come out again. 5 minutes, okay? Okay, I don't know. I just look only 5 minutes. Penang many Theravada, many Theravada monastery in Penang. Yes, Green Lane. There's one in Green Lane. Another one in Balik Pulau. There are some small ones scattered around. And then BMC. And then my place is very near. My BM is very near. So I do a 5 minutes first. At Kashmir, I do 5 minutes. I want to keep my mind quiet for a while because I've been talking. Meditate. When you talk Dhamma, also is talking. Okay, 5 minutes up already. 5 minutes already. And you know what happened? Ants biting me. I don't know. My chair here got ants. I think recently got ant. So they bite here, they bite my leg. 5 minutes up already. I want to see whether it's an ant or what. Sometimes the mind is very funny. The mind can make story. The mind can make like real, you know. The mind, sometimes there's no ants. The mind can make as if there's an ant biting you. Yeah, it looks like ants biting, and then you can feel the very sharp pinch, you know, they bite you, then they twist like that. So one is here just now. So while meditating, now 5 minutes already. I think 5 minutes already. So the other one bite on the here. So I look and see nothing. So must be the body has some problem or the mind got some problem. So never mind lah. Sit down, they want to bite, let them bite. So I think it's quite okay lah. My chair is never mind. So two fella bite me, or is the body that make a story? The mind make a story. The mind make story that something bite you. So you see, meditation is very wonderful. So if you don't want to meditate, then you read a lot, no use also. If you are teaching, even talking Dhamma, never. If you are suppose you are a monk or what, every day talk Dhamma, never meditate, also no use. Unless attain ready lah, don't want to meditate can lah. Once attain ready, don't want to meditate can. You know why not? Because the Buddha already say already. But of course, everybody about meditation, once you attain, it's hard to attain, you know. Actually, a lot of people think attainment is just talking. No, attainment must be experienced, not just by talking Dhamma, and then very clever to talk already, then thinking already attained. No, not yet. You must attain by real experience. The moment the mind will cessation. That's why the Four Noble Truths explain about cessation. Cessation of what? That means cessation of aggregates. You will be like, suddenly you're disconnected. Yeah, so you're sitting like close eye like that, rising, falling, sitting, thinking, touching. The pop, no more, suddenly vanish. The conscious, because why aggregates is the conscious. 5 aggregates is one of them is the consciousness. So suddenly consciousness vanish. I never hear people talk like that, but I only hear those from Mahasi Sayadaw, and also Ajahn Mahaboa also say like that in his talk about his attainment. Mahaboa did say that. Ajahn Mahasi Sayadaw say that, and I also say that. My teacher also say that, because I also experienced, my teacher experienced. Nobody talking like that. I never hear monk talking like that. All talking about their own assumption. The way they put it, the way they talk, I can know. The way how they elaborate expression in the Dhamma, we know not yet attained. When they talk about attainment, the way they talk, we know, oh, not yet. This monk not yet. He only read books and he assumed by thinking. Thinking is not attainment. No matter how you think, it's not about attainment. You must experience it by direct experience, cessation. When you're sitting there, rising, falling, it must be vipassana. It must be satipatthana. It cannot be samatha. Samatha cannot enter cessation of consciousness. Cannot. All samatha practitioners cannot go to cessation of consciousness, because cessation of consciousness needs panya. You need wisdom. You need to direct experience. Direct experience every moment to moment. You know, moment to moment. Then another one I see. Is it ants? No ants. I think must be inside my body. Something there. I eat maybe a little bit toxic. I think something a little bit toxic. Today I eat a little bit of belacan. Belacan eng chai. Yeah, cashew mental fabrication. Yes. It is mental fabrication. So sometimes your body giving this problem, that problem is depend also because maybe your food, or maybe aging, or maybe tired. And then some cannot meditate. It's because you must know. You must know what happened to your own body. As a meditator, you must know. So you think you need to rest, then Chema welcome. You must know take Li Chu also welcome. So you must know your own mind. You must meaning to say you must know yourself. If you are very tired or today you are sick or what, you must know, right? Not. You cannot force meditation. No forcing. You cannot force. You cannot progress if you force. Meditation require you to be happy. You must be happy. Your mind must be happy before you can meditate. Because the samadhi, the first samadhi, second samadhi, and third samadhi is all about happiness. Good evening, Teck Li Chiu. You have been following. I hope you do meditation, vipassanas, rising and falling. That's all. You don't go and worry about anything. Actually, every one of you listen carefully. No need to go and worry anything. Just the Buddha say, once the mind become pure. What is pure? No, when the mind is not a busybody. When the mind is still. And how to make the mind still? So you have to follow the breath. If you are able to follow the breath, that means your mind will become still by automatically. So you don't have to worry about anything about jhana and samadhi. You don't have to worry. Just remember to obediently follow your breath. Don't go and sidetrack. Don't sidetrack. Good. Teck Li Chiu. Good. You understand. I'm happy. All my students to understand. I'm happy already. You know why? Because they carry with them the Dhamma. You carry the Dhamma, the Buddha Dhamma. Once you carry the Buddha Dhamma, that is the correct way of practice. I'm already very happy for everyone. It's a matter of time. All of you will attain. Carlos Cheng, welcome, Carlos. You are a wise man, I can see. Yeah, nice to know you anyway. You have been following my posting. I sometimes I just post to make everybody enjoyable, because sometimes you all may miss some of the nice goodie about the Buddha teaching, like Devadatta to be the future Buddha. Many will not know. So you know what, to become a Sammasambuddha, you have to go through a lot of inconveniences. You have to do all the good thing and all the bad thing. So to experience hell and heaven, and once you have experienced hell and heaven, all the hell, all the heaven, then you know you are in samsara. The existence in samsara is so horrible. And then from there you know how to teach what is karma, because that is why all Sammasambuddha, those who put a vow to be Bodhisattva and wants to become a Sammasambuddha, they have to go through all the suffering. From round one, cannot become Arhanta. Once you put a vow to become a Sammasambuddha, cannot become Arhanta already. That means you have to gradually wait until the sasana vanish already, many future life. Then there's no more sasana. Then you will have to fight it. You have to fight it again to rediscover. Actually, again, to rediscover the Dhamma again. Dhamma has been endless. There's no end. Infinite. There's no end. So you see, the beings are so plentiful. Cannot end. Nibbana is a human being are endless. In the whole entire universe, they are so countless. Cannot count. Infinite birth. So for us, like now, all of us who practice, we already in the Buddha Sasana, so we will strive to only become Arhanta. For us, we have heard already. Unless you put a vow, want to be a Bodhisattva, but the vow will only be effective when you put in front of a living Buddha. Like Gautama Buddha, when he put in front of the Buddha name, what is the Buddha name? I forgot already. Remember, you check and see. He put in front of the Buddha, and the Buddha look at him, and then And then the Buddha with psychic, he has all the abhinya capability to look back in the future, to look into the future and look into the past. Then he know this Gautama, his name is Gautama Buddha. So when he was what was his name, Siddhartha, when he was Siddhartha, he fly down, and the time Buddha, the Buddha, what's the name, I forgot the name. I'm getting old, I think. During the time the Buddha, the name, the Siddhartha meet that Buddha, and the Buddha, he bowed down in front of the Buddha and said he wants to be like the Buddha. He put a vow. That means he put a Bodhisattva vow. And that time not yet Bodhisattva. And then the Buddha looked at him and looked into his fate, into his life, future life. He saw, this man is Gautama Buddha. Then the Buddha declared, you will be Gautama Buddha, and your first disciple is Sariputta. Second one is Moggallana, and your Kappiya, the one take care of you, will be Ananda, like that lah. And you will be born as a what race, like that. Then the earth, the earth shake, earthquake. Then that time he become like awarded, confirm you are PJK, you are awarded by the king, the sultan already. So then the time he become the real Bodhisattva. Not like all the Mahanis. Mahanis are all not correct actually but they agree they agree but Bodhisattva must be a male body. For your information, many people I think they don't know. It must be a male body. All Bodhisattva must be a male body. So today no more Today everything start changing already. King must be a male, but now king is also a queen can be a king also. Now concept, the world is now upside down already, turning already. So now the truth become everything become true. No, true also can become true. Never mind it's like that We are living in conceptual world, so everything can be head can become tail, tail can become head, right not? Black can become white, white can become black, right not? You all agree or not? Do you agree? If you are sitting, you are a nobody. Suppose you are a very poor fellow, you go to a very rich country where there's all the rich fellow, but they are all hooligan. They tell you you are a dog. Then you have to say I'm a dog also, because if not they kill you, right not? So you see, rich will override the poor, and then white become black This is what I'm trying to tell you. No truth. Nothing is truth. In this world, nothing is truth. The rich rule the poor, the wise rule the foolish or the innocent. Innocent people are not foolish, but they are wise, but they are humble, but they are people who are intelligent but arrogant. So this world is tam chin chi, greed, hate, delusion. That's it. So we live in this world. It's like that. So now we also birth, sickness, aging, death, right now. So we must struggle. Since we in the time of the Buddha Sasana, we still know who is the Buddha, what the Buddha is teaching. At least we know still, even though it has been adulterated, not so 100% accurate. Sometimes in the sutta they write whatever they write. Sometimes it has been written numerous. The copy has been written, and the word has been translated, not very accurately also, but at least still can bring us to the Buddha. At least you can still know roughly who is the Buddha. At least still. Later on, no more already. Later on, you cannot no more. At least you don't even know who is the Buddha already. Later on. That's why the Buddha say, nothing is permanent. So the sasana, the teaching of the Buddha will not be permanent. So every one of you, don't play. That's why I keep on. I try to be here. And then I try to talk to every one of you. Huh? Right not? So in existence, we don't want to be born by contract. For example, if I become a monk, then I cannot tell you all, I cannot online talk to every one of you already. Like that, it's still, I have to follow the chief monk, all this, then cannot lah. If the chief monk is really Arya, okay lah. If the chief monk is not Arya, die lah. At least you know that your chief monk is Arya, means who is a Sotapanna, who is a Sakadagami Anangama. If you see him talking to all the devotee, I'm happy lah, because at least that I know he's Arya. Then I will stay quiet lah. I don't mind lah. If I know that monk is Arya, then I can become monk, and then he is still talking Dhamma, teaching people. Then because I like to teach, and the Sama Sambuddha, his vow is to teach and to help liberate as many people as possible. For the Pacceka Buddha, they don't teach. It's not because they don't know how to teach, because the condition it's not appropriate for them to teach. What I mean is like that. Suppose you are born in a rich country where everybody are millionaire, so there's no way you can do charity, right? Not understand? Not that's what I'm trying to say. So, but when we are born in a world where you are rich and there are many poor, then your richness can become very helpful if you are charitable. Then you become very helpful and you can help many people. But if you are living in a rich country, everybody as rich as you also, so there's nobody that require your help. Your charitable heart is useless now. Same. So Pacceka Buddha, they usually born in the time, Pacceka Buddha born in the time when the lifespan of human is very long. You'll be shocked, 1,000 years, 2,000 years like that. If I tell you now, you say, what are you people telling Dhamma, and then the imagination so wild. Human life can go 2,000 years. Yes, the Buddha did mention very clear, upon 1,000 years human life can go like that. But of course now you know lah, now know lah, now know lah. So Pacceka Buddha will be born in a time when everybody lifespan is so long. So when they are so long, there's no sickness, right? Not you don't see sickness. You very hard to see sickness. Old people are very hard to see, because 1,000 or 2,000 years, how so long? Now we all can see old people lah. Now you see me, then 10 years you see I'm old like that. If I'm alive, I'm so old already, right? Not, so Sama Sambuddha will come to the human world when human life is not 100 years old, at least 120. The Buddha can live until 120. In the time of the Buddha, his lifespan can go until 120. Many of you still don't know one more very interesting Dhamma. I think you don't know. You don't know. I tell you, you want to know or not? Some very nice, something you all may not know. What I'm telling in my Facebook, a lot of things you all don't know. So I wrote there, not because clever, no, because I know, I heard from the elder before. So all the old monks, those passed away. Those 60, 70 years old monks, last time I know them, they many passed away already. So I heard the elders say, but you never hear. I heard already. Same like that time. If suppose I can live, I was living during the time of the Buddha. Today I can become like the Buddha, right? I can teach you many things. Well, I saw the Buddha, right? Suppose during the time of the Buddha, I live with him, and I live until now. I don't die. That means I can become like the Buddha. Why I can teach like the Buddha now? Because I will know what he teach, right? If suppose I'm Ananda lah, I live with the Buddha all the time, and I cannot die until now. See, I can teach what the Buddha teach already. Because why? I can tell you what he teach exactly, what, right? So in the time of the Buddha can live until 120, but the Buddha lives until 80 years old only. And also because there was a time when the Buddha hinted Ananda, Ananda, if a Sattahagata wants to prolong his life, he can do so. And then Ananda never hear. because according to my teacher, elderly teacher, those monks, they tell us because Ananda would at that time the mind is deluded with thoughts, thinking of other things, like a teacher talking to you, but you are thinking about your money in the bank account, like that lah. Suppose now I'm talking to you, but you are thinking about bad thing lah. Now there are some people, you tell them, when you talk to them their heart thinking about how to attack you, how to fight. Hopefully you make mistake in your Dhamma talk, I attack you. There are people like that. Yes, like that. Now there are people. There are also listener who is from maybe other, or maybe he is also a Dhamma or monk or something. He don't like me also because why? He don't want me to be somebody because they also are somebody already. I'm not trying to be somebody. I'm just enjoying talking Dhamma, sharing something new thing to everybody, so that every one of you will know something that you all may miss. That's all. Something you all may miss, I will tell you. Maybe at least you know it's true. You can check out in the sutta. You will find some of them that you miss out already, especially the Ananda. The Buddha did numerous times say to Ananda, Tathagata. Tathagata means a enlightened being lah. That's the Buddha lah. At will if he wants to stay long, he can stay long. But the Buddha can stay long if he wants to stay long, and he wants actually Ananda to request for him to stay long. Like example, suppose you are Ananda, and the Buddha say Tathagata can live long if he wants. Then if you are paying attention, then you say, oh, that's good. How long can live like that? Can prolong how long? Then the Tathagata will say 40 more years, as can live 40 more years. Then if the Ananda were to acknowledge, say, oh Lord, yes, if 40 more years can live, that will be good for the being. 40 years more can help a lot of beings. And if 40 years more, you and me will be even closer to the Buddha now. So Buddha Ananda was that time. According to Sutta, Mara block Nanda to make him cannot hear what the Buddha has been talking about, hinting him, telling him that he can wish for Tathagata to stay. Possibly only Ananda can do that, because Ananda is very pure. Maybe you and me cannot, because we are not pure. That's why to be near to the Buddha is not a simple task. It's not that anybody can become near to the Buddha. No. Even to become a Kappiya to a Arya, it's not easy. Simply that you say, I come and become your Kappiya. No, not simple. Not simple. No, you have to be somebody that is quite pure, like Ananda. So that's why this one, of course, many people don't know lah. They thought everybody can become Kappiya, assistant to the Buddha. No. Hope everyone is practicing lah, because to know the real truth of the Buddha is from your practice. When you sit down, you just keep relaxed. Don't go and think of this, don't go and think of that, because the fabrication, the mind, the five aggregates, and the Buddha say 4 satipatthana. We have to know this troublemaker, this fellow, Kashmir Chan, this fellow, the troublemaker, better fabrication, always making story for everybody, always trying to make somebody to become more cleverer, making you become more cleverer, wanting to be more cleverer. That's a fabrication. No? That's why don't care akusala or kusala karma. Still, you cannot escape samsara. If you do kusala karma, you still cannot escape samsara. Troublemaker. You do kusala karma, you still cannot escape samsara. You do akusala karma, you go to hell, but still in samsara. You do kusala karma, still in samsara, cannot escape. There's no escape except one way. The Buddha said that's why. It's not akusala or kusala anymore. It is meditation. Satipatthana. You have to meditate. So yeah, you can read books for just entertainment to know something extra, but you have to practice satipatthana. Satipatthana is to make it very simple to understand. Sati means stay still, stay quiet. Satipatthana vipassana meditation. Yeah, sati has to be stay still. You have to stay still and to look into things as they change. You just stay still, and as you sit quietly, then the Buddha explained about the 4 satipatthana feelings. It will start with, I think, for me, I will not say feelings, perception, mental formation, consciousness. That's the 4 satipatthana. I would say consciousness, mental fabrication, perception, and feelings. Okay, right? So consciousness is universal now. In the 31 plane, all consciousness exists. Right? Don't care where you go to the heavenly realm until to the hell realm, consciousness still there. Got conscious, got pain. Got conscious, then you will must have a body. You must have a body. So consciousness with the body, then you can feel. And then you must have the sense door. The sense door. Okay? So perception is the sense door. Two contact, then there is a conscious. Two contact, there is a conscious. Conscious, then when they contact, then feeling, then got conscious. Contact feeling, contact conscious feeling, or contact conscious conscious feeling, or contact feeling conscious. So they work they work together. They cannot stand alone. You know what I mean? Feeling, perception, mental formation. That's correct. Catch me up. So these feelings, perception, mental formation, consciousness, they cannot be alone. They have to work in a teamwork. They cannot stand alone. Sometimes like something like computer with they must have hardware and software together. They cannot have hardware without software, or software without hardware. Cannot. The whole thing cannot function. Right? Everything is linked together. They have to work together like a chain reaction. Right? You pull one, they go up together. The chain, So this for feelings, perception, mental formation, consciousness is like a chain reaction. So if now, since the Dharma has been rewritten numerous times, the Dharma has been rewritten many times. So and the word has also not go according to the Dharma also, the real one. So the word is only trying to bring you to something that you assume to understand. That's all. But doesn't mean assume means you perfectly understand. It is not perfectly understood. You just assume to know. You see, that's what we call views. VIEWS. So this fellow will think, oh, when you say like that, it means like that. So the other fellow will grasp different meaning. I think you say like that. So the meaning differ. Slight differences, sure for sure. That's why everyone has views, idea. But the Buddha one, the ultimate truth, Nibbana, and the practice is not about idea. You have to really experience it. And the aggregates for every one of you, don't care who are you, you have idea, but the feelings, when there's pain, is pain. You won't say this pain is different from your pain. It's the same pain, right? Not feelings. And then if what you see, all right, if it is a man, then you know it's a man. It cannot be a girl. So every one of us, the contact is the same. All contact is the same. All contact is the same. All feelings is the same. But when you try to put into conceptual words, to express and emphasize what is your pain, then there is differences already. So the original one is pain is pain. That's why the Buddha say in your practice, seeing as seeing, hearing as hearing, thinking as thinking. Right? So the real teaching of the Buddha is finally you have to sit your Satipatthana meditation. You have to sit on the 4 Satipatthana Vipassana. 4 Sati means to reach the 4 Noble Path, you must be able to see this 4 Sati. 4 Satipatthana means 4 foundation. Actually not 4 foundation, I don't call 4. Look at the 4 naughty fellow. Feelings, perception, mental formation, consciousness, the 4 naughty fellow. The 4 troublemaker. So but in the English word, so nice, what they put there? 4 foundation. 4 foundation. Foundation, so nice, foundation. So the words become so beautifully phrased. Sounds so nice, foundation. So people who don't know about, who has not attained, then would think the foundation is something very nice. Actually, it is the 4 troublemaker. They are your feelings, perception, mental formation, consciousness. So when you meditate, these are the things that makes you cannot meditate. Yeah, misleading, yes, it's very misleading. See, the words in the sutta also misleading, you see. So reading books, it's not the conclusion that you will become, even you can read and you can think, you can imagine, a lot of you, it won't come to the real teaching, real final conclusion to know what is Nibbana. And to know that, you have to practice. The only way now in this existence for every one of you is to practice Satipatthana, to practice, and with a teacher who can help you, teacher who know what is Satipatthana all about. If not, then you will still merry-go-round. You will be going circle. If the monk don't know really what is all about Satipatthana, then they will tell you a lot of. They will also add in their view to you. Monk, they will also give you their view. His view. He also read, unless he is Arya. That's why it's very important that he must be honest to everyone. He must not teach, especially he's in robes. If he is not Arya, he shouldn't be teaching yet. He can give a simple Dhamma, is okay, about what the Buddha say, but nothing about attainment. He can't do it. He cannot teach meditation. And if ever he teach, he will not, all the follower will not reach highly, majority will not reach, because he does not give the correct instruction, number 1. Number 2, his encouragement cannot be very powerful, because why? He himself also not really sitting there like that. Because he don't see the point. He only read and teach, but he doesn't experience it before. Suppose a person who has Ali Fan Cat welcome, if he has already personally has experienced Nibbana, and it means the experience, the moment he know what is cessation of consciousness, he know what is the Four Noble Truth, then he's very interested to teach, and he always encourage about meditation for sure. He will be talking about a lot on meditation. He will be talking on the subject of meditation more than any subject on the sutta, for sure already. If he is already Arya, once we have experienced it already. Any monk that keep on talking about meditations, keep on stressing about meditation, alright, and know how to answer should any of the students have meditation problems. So this teacher should be able to disentangle their problem for them. That means this teacher highly is a potential Arya, highly. So every one of you now read just for entertainment, but don't take it as that you know already everything. You know everything very well now. You read until all the book you read doesn't mean you know already what the Buddha say. What is Nibbana? You can never know. That's why the Buddha say, experience it yourself. You have to sit and experience it yourself. And then what is experience? If no one tell you what is experience in yourself, even though the Buddha mentioned 8 Noble Paths leads to the 4 Noble Truths. And in the 3rd Noble Truth, cessation of consciousness, you must experience the cessation moment. You must experience in your meditation. And how to know cessation in the moment? Because while you're sitting in the meditation, you are fully aware, awake, right? Panya, you cannot be don't know, blah, blah, cannot. You must be awake. In that moment of awake, how to know? You must follow your object of meditation. Your object of meditation is the one that makes sure you are awake. The object of meditation is your breath. You must be able to execute your 8 Noble Paths in the meditation. I've already said many times already. You must know how to use the 8 Noble Paths in your breath. When you breathe in, you say mentally rising. That is the one. Number one, must say mentally. When you say mentally, you are said to be putting out effort. You see, between saying and not saying means you are not putting out effort, not right effort. There's no right effort there because you don't really want to say. You also consciously you know you don't want to say. So now if I say, but you say no need to say, that means you are not willing to say. Is not putting the right effort. So right effort, the Buddha said 8 Noble Paths is right effort, right? Right effort. So in the meditation on your breath, which is your meditation object, when you breathe in and breathe out, which you must breathe. So when you breathe in, you say rising, because the abdomen is seeing things as they really are. The moment the abdomen is, the belly is going up like a balloon, blow, inflated, so it's rising. Inflated is rising. So when that moment of inflating the balloon, inflating the abdomen, belly, as the motion is going up, your mind will have to switch to focus on the motion of the rising, going up, like that, mindfully. That is called mindfully. That is another 8 Noble Paths. That is right mindfulness, right? So you have put the right effort. Now you have execute the right mindfulness. Now where does the concentration come in? While you are focusing your mind on the rising of the belly, going up, until you have completed that, is reached the end already. Your breath reached the end already. That is the moment you have already completed concentrating. You concentrate from beginning to the end. That is concentration. So you see, you have put right effort, right mindfulness, right concentration on your in-breath. Now you're going to do the same right mindfulness, right effort, right concentration on your out-breath. So now what happens is like that. When you breathe out, the abdomen will collapse. The balloon, when you deflated the balloon will collapse, going down. So you follow the breath going down. So when you breathe out, you say falling. So many people don't want to say. They say after some time, maybe they say for first 5-10 times, after lazy to say. I will tell you why. After I will tell you why you all cannot attain. Even the first state of Sotapanna cannot. Okay? Now when you breathe out, you say falling. I will teach you how to do it afterward. Now I just explain first. So when you breathe out, you say falling, then focus your mind, quickly focus your mind on the abdomen, the belly going down. So as you focus, that is right mindfulness. Just now you said falling, that is right effort. You got the heart to say. You're not lazy, so you got the heart to say falling. Then you breathe out. Then you focus. That is mindful, right mindfulness. And then until the breath reach the end already, breathing out until the end, cannot breathe out anymore, right? Not. Then you know there is the end already. That means you have completed the breathing out process from beginning to the end. That means you have right concentration. So the three Eight Noble Path, there is effort, right mindful, right concentration is now being applied to your out breath. So in breath you did one time, out breath you do the same. So in this way you continue sati. That's all about. That's why sati means you continue to do like that. That is sati. And the beautiful thing is, if you really sincere, follow the what I teach you, right effort, right mindful, right concentration on your in breath and on your out breath, and on the out breath, there means you are sati. If you can do that for maybe long time, then what will come? All the teachers like to talk about samadhi lah. A lot of teachers in the whole world like to talk. That's how samadhi will come. Samadhi will come when you are right effort, right mindful, right concentration. You don't go and find, you don't go and wait. It doesn't come like that. No finding, no waiting. If you are able to do right effort, right mindful, right concentration on your breath, right, and then samadhi will come to you. The first samadhi, second, until nibbana will come to you. Okay? Understand? Okay, now let me explain about rising, how we do it. Okay, first your meditation, you must check your mind state. How to check your mind state? You must know today you are happy or not. Today you are, if you are in retreat, you have to force yourself, can't be helped. But if you are in your home, then you must know your mind state. Today you are so tired when you work in the office or not, you are working very tired today or what, then you cannot meditate, right? Not, then you must check your mind state. Today suppose today is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then maybe tomorrow you got to wake up early to do your work. Then you try to sit maybe only short minutes. Short minutes is okay. Of course, better than none. So make it a habit for you. So short minutes. That's why I teach the 10 breathing meditation. Is for short rehearsal. Short rehearsal. The 10 breathing meditation I talk already, I teach already, right? Not. Then after that, suppose now you know your mind state already. Mind state must be happy, That means meditation, you don't force it through your, don't force it. Don't think that I want to meditate. Are you like that? Then you go and force yourself to meditate. That's not the way. But when you're happy, you can meditate very well. If you are not happy, your meditation will be like that, like the waves. So like the wave, no use. So what I'm trying to explain here is, make sure you are happy. When you are meditate, the time you're happy, you are in the environment which is comfortable. Your house especially, you go outside, you cannot find a comfortable place, because in your house you can have aircon, you can bathe first, you can eat something, and then you can relax, then you can meditate, right? But when you're outside working or doing something, how to have all this condition very hard, right? Or you stay in someone monastery, no you cannot you have to follow their schedule. They want to chant this and that, so you suddenly you want to chant, they want to chant, but suddenly your mind state is very, short, want to go and meditate, but cannot already, because 8 o'clock must chanting already, you have to go chanting, see? So this is why the Buddha say, this is what the Buddha say, keep on practicing, because you don't know when your mind can become suddenly you want to attain, you don't know what. Suddenly you got urge want to meditate, do you know or not? Suddenly, I want to meditate, but now it's 9 o'clock, must chanting already. Or maybe now you sit meditation until 6:30 already, must go breakfast already. People coming. But in the time of the Buddha, they forfeited their breakfast, those people want to attain the time, they know they are sitting, suddenly everything become very calm already. Then the monastery bell tong, 6:30 tong tong, they don't go out anymore. And I tell you this story. Bhante Suvano, that time he was in Burma, and his attainment was 6:30 a.m. The time for his morning breakfast. He was a monk in Mahasi Sayadaw in Burma, in Mahasi Sayadaw monastery somewhere in Burma. So in that monastery there are also Arya that time lah. So what happened is they know that Bhante Suvano is meditating that time. It was early AM, 6 o'clock, 6:30, something like that already. So the chief monk there say, don't go and call him. Don't go and call him. They know that he's going to attain already. See? They must have some Arya with psychic there already, living in the monastery. So my teacher sat there, and then they ring the bell or something for the dana breakfast. They tell the monk, don't go and call him. Don't call him already. Let him meditate. And he attained his I don't know which state lah, can be at least monk you don't know, monk in yellow robes they can become arahanta also. Alright, you won't know because they are in robes. If laymen, if they become arahanta, they have to go in robes. Mutu, welcome, a long time never see you also. So tonight I'm just giving a lot of loose end there, which is very nice to hear. If you listen again, it's very entertaining for your wisdom. So when you want to meditate, always you must know your mind state. That's why it's very important, mind state. Mind state is the time, if you are happy at that moment, you know that you have the urge, you must meditate. Something tell you must go and meditate. Inside, nobody asks you, that one is attainment. The time for you to attain. This is our Arya experience. If you have meet many Arya, they will tell you that it is the moment when they suddenly become very energetic, very happy. They want to go and meditate. They have the urge. They want to go and strive for the attainment. Suddenly it comes on. You must know. That's why you must know your mind state. So vipassana, satipatthana vipassana, when you meditate, you suddenly now will be able to know your mind state. Not jhana, not samatha. They don't know their mind state. But vipassana, because they develop wisdom. So you will know, today I must meditate. Or maybe 1 or 2 days, meditate. Suddenly there's an urge, a very powerful urge. Or maybe you are in the temple monastery. I want to go and meditate. Like that. That's the time you must find place quickly. Something like you want to go to Pangsai already. Urgent, must have a toilet show. You go to toilet show, right? Same thing, meditation also the same. You must have the urgent to meditate. I am giving you some example. Sometimes it sounds very crude, but you can feel what I'm trying to tell you lah. At least if I write in my Facebook, I got to write don't know how long. So sometimes it's good that I'm here with every one of you instead of every one of you sitting and watching television, reading to so many books. Join me and have fun about the Dhamma and have wisdom. You will have a lot of wisdom listening to people like us talking to you, right? People who has experienced Nibbana already, and between the aggregates, the aggregates are the troublemaker. They are very misleading when you say 4 Satipatthana, the 4 foundation. Kashmir, my student Kashmir know. 4 foundation of mindfulness is actually the feelings, perception, mental formation, consciousness. The 4 foundation is the 4 aggregates. So the Buddha said, the last admonishment of the Buddha before he go to Parinibbana, he says, Satipatthana, practice the 4 Satipatthana, and you will know Nibbana. That means to say, look at this troublemaker. They are the one making you born and born and born again. is because of the aggregates. Conscious, mental fabrication, perception and feelings, they are in every one of you. And if this aggregates is not realized by all of you, you will never know Nibbana. So today, I have been repeatedly telling you, every one of you, very urgent now, because every one of us is not a young guy. Every one of you 40, 50, at least 60 or 1 years old. And you know, in this human world today, we live until 70 plus or 80 we die, or 86 only we die already. It can very hard to come to 90 also. So all of you are already halfway done already. Halfway done, your life is halfway done, but you have not done the job to purify your mind. Purify the mind, don't go and think your mind can become purified. No, there's no purification of mind. It's another wrong word again. There's no such thing as purification. The mind cannot purify. Okay, Garnet, Sheswell, welcome. The mind, how cannot be purified? It's actually a wrong interpretation, the wrong words again to be used in the Dhamma. In the Dhamma. So they don't know what to use already, so they put purify lah. I think I will also write purify because I don't know what to write anymore. Actually, sati is to keep the mind still. When the mind is still, it is, you cannot say it's purified. When the mind is still, you are not thinking, the aggregates are not functioning. The consciousness is not functioning. The mental fabrication is not functioning. The aggregates is not functioning. The perception door is not in contact with any object already. It's not functioning. And there's no feelings because there's no conscious in operation. So these four sati, the four aggregates are not in functioning, is sati. So it's not purified. So if you keep on thinking of purify, people may have an idea my mind can be purified, and then after that, you see many monks are talking, after purification you become so peaceful, happy and calm. So nice, imaginary, it's a very imaginary, beautifully phrased imaginary, nice for the, suitable for the mental fabrication. The mind that loves to hear this, and someone is telling you like that, so nice, right? Not so everyone feel very nice, but actually it's not correct. There's no purification of mind. Mind cannot be purified. It has to be still, quiet in that moment, until so much so that your training, your practice, trying to hold it still, until finally it becomes still, really still. That means to say, it doesn't, the four aggregates not moving, not activated at all. And that moment when it is totally still, you will experience the cessation of these aggregates. Once you have thrown away this aggregate, or the cessation means they are still, they are locked up already. Then in that moment you see the arising of the ultimate knowledge, Nibbana. It's not purified. So I want to say two things I want to take away from the sutta, if every one of you following carefully. One is, there is no purification of mind. There's no such thing as purification of mind. It is all misinterpreted words put wrongly. And there's no, say, Nibbana, purification of mind, then there's peaceful happiness. All this is all misinterpreted, but it is something close but not accurate. Something close but not accurate. Alright, not to the point. And the four foundation of mindfulness, so nice, the word four foundation, actually it is the four troublemaker. And this four foundation of mindfulness means it's a foundation that you hear. If you're a person who never meditate, new to the Dhamma, wow, foundation of mindfulness, so wonderful. The word foundation, so nice, but actually it's the four troublemaker. It is the four troublemaker, because you see, when you meditate, you cannot sit quietly in the mind, because you have all these troublemaker in you. They are disturbing. One of them, very clear one, is your thinking. Thinking. All right. See, You rising, falling, there thinking. You cannot throw away one for sure. You cannot, because there's no way to tell the floor to stay quiet. No way. Only one way. Sati. You practice this way. The breath. Follow your breath. Not follow any other thing. If you can able to follow your breath, I explained just now how to follow your breath and how to apply sati in your breath. Sati patana. How to practice. So this is the actual words of the Buddha, the actual instruction of the Buddha. For satipatthana. Look at the 4 aggregates. They are troublemaker, and lock them up. Sati, keep them still. Not purify. It's not purification. So the word purification got to be removed. Tonight, listen. The purification has to be removed. So if you are listening to monk telling purification of mind, still that means they don't really see the troublemaker. The troublemaker is disturbing. You thinking, where thinking come? Thinking come from fabricating, right? No, you must know the 4 aggregates. So one of the aggregates is fabrication. The Buddha saw it. There is a fabrication, there's the consciousness, there is the perception door. You read the Paticca Samuppada carefully, reverse order of Paticca Samuppada. You reverse order, then you'll find that these aggregates, and when you reverse order, you find that there is no aggregates, there's no birth. There's no birth, there's no becoming. Reverse the Paticca Samuppada. So every one of you just look at the Paticca Samuppada, read, reverse them, go up and down. Then you keep on at night sleeping, don't sleep. Think about Paticca Samuppada, Avijja Paccaya Sankhara, what it means, and then Paccaya Vijnana, Veda Paccaya Salayatana, Paccaya Namarupa. Then you contemplate, you look forward and understand the meaning and reverse the gear. Then you see, it is the removing of the aggregates. When you remove the aggregates, alright, your mind is not purified. The mind becomes still. No aggregates, the mind becomes still, become conscious only, leaving the conscious empty of everything, like a storeroom without anything. Now, after that, consciousness also vanish, cessation. When aggregates are locked up, they cannot do anything, they cannot operate, consciousness cease. So the aggregates all cease, cessation of consciousness. So many people after cease, they said, they haven't reached, they said bliss, peaceful, happy, calm. Jhana, Samatha practitioner like to say like that. All the monks who practice Samatha like to say like that, peaceful, calm. Go to Jhana. So all this is not the teaching, the real ending of suffering. They got stuck. Yet they are teaching like so great. No, you have to practice sati. Stillness of mind is the stopping the 4 aggregates to move around. They cannot move anymore. They stay still, cannot move. When the 4 aggregates is brought to justice, they cannot move anymore because of your sati on your breath. Rising with effort, mindful concentration, I teach you already. Then you will be able to experience the arresting of the 4 aggregates, put into prison. Cannot play the fool anymore. Now they are locked up already. Then you become sati. Your mind becomes sati. And once sati already, that means you have removed aggregates. Now there's no feelings, there's no perception, There's no thinking, left consciousness, like as if you sit there quiet. Then after that, because the firewood has been removed from the fire, what happened to the fire? Extinguish. Cessation of consciousness is the time you experience the end of suffering, and you will experience Nibbana here in that moment. Right? Finish. So tonight I try to make it more clear, very clear. You listen at night when you sleep, maybe midnight, 2-3 a.m. That's what I do. I listen to Dhamma at night. Sometimes I just on my mobile phone, I look for those any monk lah, those good monk I like to hear. I just hear. They can tell anything they like. I just hear. I listen. I know. I'm just like a invigilator, giving them report card, giving them mark whether this monk is how good he can tell, how many truth there. I give him mark. Many doesn't get diploma, the highest mark lah. Not all get it, not all. I think only 1 or 2, only very few. Even though they are monk, and then I like angry like the monk. In India, one of my devotees, one of my students share my talk to one of the monk that the monk was angry. I said, and then he said, why monk angry? Monk angry? How can monk angry? He don't like. So he said, angry? Many years monk angry? How can angry? Angry good or not? Because the Buddha say what? Angry. Why angry? Buddha never get angry when anybody do anything. So you see the problem? Angry is kilesa, is hindrances. Anger comes from the 4 aggregates. So there is feelings, there is perception, there's mental formation. Consciousness is consciousness already lah. So angry when someone telling the true Dhamma, I get angry, don't want to listen. I must be in robes, maybe he only listened. When I'm not in robes, he thinks I'm talking blah blah blah. What to do? Ariya doesn't mean they will be in robe, but very few, of course. Very few. Ariya means those who have attained. Very few who are not in robes. Very few. That's true. So now, if I'm talking, then many will have doubt. But you listen to what I say, true got doubt or not? Listen and practice and see got doubt or not? Practice what I teach you exactly, and see you improve or not. You try and see. You don't try. You don't simply say that this guy is nonsense one. You carry bad karma. Why? Because what I'm teaching is real. And then if you go and tell all your good friends who are listening not real, then they trust you, then they believe you, then you're in trouble. So you carry your liable for the bad karma. The attainment is not possible because they don't. My teaching here, I elaborate very clearly about right effort, right mindfulness, right concentration, very detailed in your satipatthana, in your breathing, how to execute the right effort, right mindful in that breath, and how to upon the in breath, how you do that. You need the effort, mindful, concentration. They cannot work alone. They have to work together. They just like a chain reaction. You take a chain out, the second chain, the third chain, all will follow. It's a reaction. They have to work together. They cannot work alone. Helen, you just came in. I've been speaking for hours already. I think 1 hour already. I think I've been speaking about 1 hour. You just came in. Never mind, Ellen. Listen again. And Mutu, listen. Don't give up what I tell you. Kim Yok, Max also listen. Janet, Chriswell, listen. Listen again and again. And then close your eye. Then stop the mobile phone. While you listen. And then after you feel okay, you close your phone and start meditating. Even sleeping. Rising, say rising, okay. Then focus on the motion of going up. That is mindfulness until it's the end. Since you can focus from the rising, in the initial breathing in until the end, that is concentration complete. Effort, mindful concentration is completed in that breath. So again, I repeat, when you breathe in, you say rising, mentally must say. That means by saying that, you apply effort, right effort in your breath, initial contact, initial moment of arising. When you breathe in, you apply initial contact. Initial contact is, in the sutta, it mentioned vitakka. Vitakka, vichara is initial contact, sustained application. After initial contact, like a bell, you hit the bell with a mallet. The initial contact is when the mallet and the bell contact, surfaces contact. That is called vitakka. Vichara means the bell start ringing, grong, 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 grong. That is sustained. The bell start making the noise. That is vichara. Right? In meditation, you must know what is vitakka and vichara. Right? When you breathe, initial breath, when you breathe, that is vitakka. So in the vitakka, initial contact, you must say rising. That means you are putting right effort. There was effort applied on that initial contact of your breath. When you start to breathe, the initial contact is vitakka, and your right effort is vichara. Right effort is vitakka. Then as you start to breathe in, the abdomen start to rising, the belly start to rising, inflated. That is sustained. Sustain. That is called mindfulness. Right mindfulness. Sustained effect is in your breath is called rising. It's going up, 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 up. That is right effort. Right? Until the end where the bell stop ringing. That is the vitakka vichara finish already. That means complete sounding of the bell from one contact, tong, until the end already. So your breath is the same from the initial breathing in until the end already of the in-breath already is fully concentrated. So you have right effort, right mindfulness, right concentration on your breath already. You must do that continuously, so to get sati, not peace of mind. Of course, sati, when there is sati, without the aggregates, the mind become happy. Vichara, that is sustained. The end result, the karmic result is happiness. Less the burden of the aggregates is conscious happiness. Conscious feel happy. Leaving the conscious to feel happy. Right? Like you on your aircon, nobody inside. Right? When you come in, it's cool. Inside the aircon is coolness. Coolness is the object, become the object. So when the aggregates are apprehended, the object is happiness. That's why all the monks talk about happiness. Actually is sati, less the aggregates. The aggregates already stop coming already. Alright? So everyone, I hope you those latecomer like Helen, Kathleen Ang also, you all are my old students, should more or less listen to tonight one again. Tonight this recording, listen again and again and again. It's good for you. Alright, so at night while you're sleeping, maybe 2-3 a.m. you cannot sleep or something, just on and listen again. Listen and then concentrate. Okay, rising. Say rising. Say rising. Then you in your bed, you hug your pillow. You can do that. Rising. Follow. Follow or not? Yes, follow. Yeah, you must check. Follow means sustain. Like the bell. The mallet hit the bell. That is called initial contact. That means the initial contact in your breath is when you breathe in. You say rising. That is initial contact. Then you follow the rising, the abdomen going up, up, up. That is the ringing sound. The bell is ringing, sustained. So now that is your breath. You watch the breath going up is right mindfulness already. Because you have to be mindful during that moment to follow your breath. If you are not mindful, you cannot follow your breath. So if you miss, you got effort but no mindful, that's where you see your problem. I got effort, I got say, but I didn't follow. That means now you know how to check yourself already. You know how to check your meditation already. I got effort, no mindful, no wonder lah, I cannot attain. Now you know where's the problem, right? That when you have mindfulness, you have effort but no mindfulness means no sati lah. Simple, no sati. Understand, no sati. So now you all should be able to self-check now. Whether your status, how you're able to progress or why you cannot progress. Now you should know right now. I teach you now, very clear, right? So now if you rising, you say but you don't follow the breath, that is no mindfulness lah. Oh, then you say, oh, I got right effort but no right mindfulness. No mindfulness means you cannot follow the breath until the end. There's no concentration. But sometimes you will have right mindfulness, but you can follow the breath but halfway. You cannot follow until the end. The effort also cannot. Also, you have to follow until the end. This is also mindfulness and effort, because right effort then join with right mindfulness means during the moment when you are watching the rising, effort and mindfulness is together already. But when you cannot reach, it means halfway, the effort disappear. No effort. So the mindfulness also cannot work. Without effort, mindfulness cannot work. And that's where no concentration, no sati, no happiness, no samadhi, all no more. Can understand? Everybody listen. I think you all should be able to understand. Tonight one is very special. I give a special talk because most of my students today I see are all my old students here. Not many newcomer. Not many newcomers. So all my old students here. So my mind focus on all my old students. So my Dhamma become very powerful because I don't have to give so many story for new students. Old students, at least they are already knowing what I'm teaching all the time already. So my teaching is not a make-up story by me. It is elaborating, make the Buddha teaching become more clear. That's all. Okay. So I think everyone of Kashmir understand good. So I think you all need to rest also now. So it's quite some time now I've been talking. It's good that you all listen to Dhamma. Once a while I come in. So whenever I also need to charge my battery. I'm also still existing as a human being still, right? Even though I'm a Sotapanna, at least I'm a Sotapanna. Can be a Sakanagami, in these two. But I don't want to say too much. People will think they will get wrong idea. They don't like to hear the word Sotapanna. They don't like you to say it. Their mind can be too narrow. For me, if anyone tell me he is a Sotapanna, I would say, very good. I'll practice properly. I would be more happy. And why must you feel bad? Your heart, that means you're dirty. If someone say he's a Sotapanna or he's a Arahanta, are you sure? Very good. Can teach me or not? Teach me. Sure, they can teach you, right? Not then listen. Sure, not listen. Right? That should be the way. You should be happy. Metta, Karuna, Mudita. Cannot be, what your face, you think can, you don't simply think like that, don't talk like that, you say all the bad idea in the head. Right? Not all the bad idea. Don't bring all the bad idea in the head. That means if suddenly someone tell you I'm a Sotapanna, I'm a Sakanagami, your face very can, you just talk, no one dare to claim you talk. Don't do like that. Wish them good luck and then maybe he can teach you. Listen and see like I teach you now, you all should improve one. Listen and see. If you listen and can improve, good evening. Ken Teo, good evening. Anatta Yun also, good evening. You all still coming quite late, never mind, it's recorded today. There's some very nice topic here I talk. So you all listen again at night when you're sleeping, maybe 2, 3, 4 a.m. After you wake up midnight, maybe you want to listen and see. Then you just open this recording and listen. And then when I'm telling you, then you try to focus. Rising. And then did you focus on the rising or not? That is mindfulness. I explained already. No need to explain again, okay? Because I'll be ending very soon here. Ken Teo, I'll be ending. Anatta Yun, I'll be ending. So you can follow the tape again, the recorded one, recorded. Listen again and again until you proficient, until you can hear my voice inside you already. My teaching is not adulterated. It is original, exactly for Eight Noble Path, and the Four Noble Truth, and the Four Satipatthana. Everything exactly the words of the Buddha. So I do not make any new thing on the way. I did not add any new thing by myself. I just simplify it to make the word easy to understand, explain in such a way that to make everyone can understand. Can ask, can you ask please? Can you ask please? I'll wait for your answer, your question. All right. So for everybody, you just listen, and every day give yourself a short meditation. Remember, must be happy. You must know your mind state, because Vipassana is fully aware of moment to moment, right? Yes, Kentio, you can type what you want to ask. You type down. I answer your question before I will go off. All right. So when you breathe in, make sure you're happy. If you are very tired, don't force yourself. Don't force yourself. Go and rest. Okay. You must know. Like example, when you are sick, you must know you're sick right now. Something like that. So you must know your mind state. Okay. Let me read. When we practice rising and falling, it is only in sitting posture or lying down posture. Lying also can. Lying also can. I have already explained many times. Lying also can. But lying, you must be a little bit professional in your meditation. You must be someone who has been able to meditate quite well in the sitting posture. But if you have not been able to sit very well and you lie down, you should go to sleep. But for people like us, those who experience meditator, yes, they can lie down and do it. The Buddha did mention lying down. Lying down also can, but that is meant for those more professional already. Or those like example, who are the real professional one are the Sotapanna, Anagami, Sakadagami, Arhanta like us. We are the one who can do that, but not every time also. So always must remember your mind state. You must know you are doing something that is goody. You know you are going to go to Nibbana. Your practice is to lead you to Nibbana. Then you have the urgency. The urgency to wants to experience and quickly attain. That means you can lie down and do that. It seems lying down, I can feel the rising falling more obvious than sitting when tummy is so big. Okay, can. Whichever your experience, your mind state, you can do that. Yes, can. Can. Yes, if you think lying down you like more because sometimes the body is too big. Some people are too huge. It's heavy, I know it's heavy, the body too big, or the stomach. I know what you mean. Can. Lying down, and you can meditate also can. You can see the rising and falling can be more clear. Correct. Right. For your case, okay, you are allowed to lie down. And keep awake, of course. Keep awake. Try your best to keep awake and be mindful. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Any more questions for any one of you? Tan Siu Hong, just come in. Tan Siu Hong. Yeah, it's good that at least you come in. But I've talked about 1 hour. So don't worry. You can listen again today. I might talk something very interesting one here, because most of you tonight, I can see are real meditator, sincere one. So Tan Siu Hong, you listen again, because this is already recorded. All my recorded one, you listen. You just listen. You choose which one you like to listen. Just listen, and then you, when I teach about rising, falling, then you follow lah. Breathe in, you say rising, then you follow the abdomen going up, rising. That is mindfulness. And mindfulness and effort together. So until the end of the rising, cannot go up anymore. That is completed already. That is called concentration. That means when you breathe in, there is effort and mindfulness and concentration. Why I say effort and mindfulness? Because effort has to go with mindfulness to reach concentration. Can you understand? Everyone, close eye and think and see. What I say is true. So it's not imaginary, it is true. It is according to the practice of Satipatthana, and it's according to the words of the Buddha. So I think, anyone, no question? Can't you any more question? If no question, I'll be signing off now. And every one of you take rest. Today is what day? Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. You all still have to work, I think. For me, I am retired, half retired. I don't have to really work already. So I will be meditating at night also. At night time, 1, 2, 3, 4 a.m. all. Whenever I wake up, I do a short meditation. I'll be contemplating on the Buddha. I will think of the greatness of the Buddha, so clever. I always say the Buddha is so clever. I always say like that, so clever. And as such a being so clever, not only clever, no, he went through so many sacrifices for us to find this way, and is presented to us free like that, and we must value it. We must value. We must really, even the Buddha, you don't see him, you in your heart, you must value. If you are real, sincere practitioner who wants to reach Nibbana, you must value, appreciate. Wow. And then that means how to show appreciate, how to show your appreciation. You also meditate. You also make a point to meditate. Keep your mind quiet. Don't think of all the nonsense. Be obedient like the Buddha is our father, like that. Then we just appreciate our father sacrification, so much suffering he went through just to find this truth for us and tell us, give us without even closed fist, freely giving to all of us. We must appreciate. Alright, those who appreciate has a very high chance to attain. Alright, a lot of tips I mentioned here about attainment. If you don't have this type of characteristic, there's no way you can attain. If you have this characteristic that I mentioned here tonight, then you listen again and you tap out what I say, the important point in the way to practice and attain. You tap out everyone and remember it carefully when you practice. I guarantee you will attain also in this life. Okay? Alright, I think that's all. Tan Siu Hong, you all listen again. Sukhi hotu Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Gacchami. Now I will praise the Buddha for such a great teacher to us. We must always remember, and also we will transfer merits and take 5 precepts. Alright, that's what the Buddha tells us to do, even in the monastery. Because tonight is the Dhamma talk, and this Dhamma talk is about meditation. It's very powerful. Merits, deeds is a kind of deeds. It's not only dana. Dana is very simple type, but this one is very, very high grade. Super abundant consciousness. It is supra mundane, is high knowledge. So this Dhamma is very powerful. So Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Buddhang dhammang sanghang gacchami. Dutiyampi buddhang dhammang sanghang gacchami. Tatiyampi buddhang dhammang sanghang gacchami. Panatipatta veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Adinadana veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Kamisu vicacara veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Musavada veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Surameraya macca pamaratthana veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Imani panca sikkhapadani samadhiyami. Imani panca sikkhapadani samadhiyami. Now transfer merits to all our relative friends and deva who has been one way or the other has been connected to us in many existences. We are all brothers and sisters in the way. We have been born many countless endless time, and we have been connected before, but we have forgotten. That's what the Buddha is trying to tell us also. So now share merits to them who may need it. Devas and Peta, they will need it. and they will also share their blessing to you. Hidang me niatinang hotu sukita hontunia tayo. Hidang me niatinang hotu sukita hontunia tayo. Hidang me niatinang hotu sukita hontunia tayo. Etawatta cha'am hehi sampadang punya sampadang sabe deva sabe sattha sabe buddha anumudanto sapa sampati sitya Hidang me punya asawa kayawahang hotu Nibanasa pacayo hotu Hidang me sila magapala nyanasa pacayo hotu Arahanta pacayo hotu Bawatu sapa manggalang rakantu sapa dewata Sapa buddha nupawena sada sote bawantu te Bawatu sapa manggalang rakantu sapa dewata Sapa dhamma nupawena sada sote bawantu te Bawatu sapa manggalang rakantu sapa dewata Sapa sangha nupawena sada sote bawantu te Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu. May all be well and happy. All brothers and sisters all be well and happy. Good night and see you again if karma allow. Sukhihotu Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Gacchami.